I think I'm giving away too much of my strategies. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am Erica and this is Everything Erica. If you have been following and have been a subscriber on my channel, you know that I basically go over everything that I am. I'm a business owner, I'm a mom, I'm trying to get out of debt. I basically give you all of me. And in today's video, I am discussing the foundation on how to start your very own 3D, 4D ultrasound business, or any business at that. Because I believe if you start any business, you have to have a plan. Like, you just cannot just throw yourself in there, think you're gonna put a couple of things together and not have a plan on how you're gonna run the business, who you're gonna market to, how much things are gonna cost. You have to actually put in the work in the beginning in order to have a successful business. Now, I am not a business consultant. I am not I do not have a business degree, but I am speaking from experience. When I first started off trying to create a business, because I did not get my 3D business through a franchise, I actually created my business from scratch. I was lost. I didn't know which way to go. I didn't know who to turn to. I was intimidated because I'm just an ordinary girl. I'm not business savvy. I don't know much of the business lingo. So it was like a different world for me, and different can be scary sometimes. From all the knowledge that I pulled from different areas, YouTube, Audibles, I also have a cousin that's a business consultant. He helped me a lot on guiding me to opening my business. So I just thought it was only right, because you guys support me, you guys follow me, you guys are interested in this, that I bring this information to you. In today's video, I'll be going over how to create a business plan. So if you're here for that today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's get into today's video. Now, like I said, I do not have a fancy master business degree. I'm just going off of the experience and the steps that I took in order to create my own business. And today I am going over a vital piece of what kind of laid the foundation to create what I have today, which is my very own 3D ultrasound business, Prenatal Cinemas. Now, with the business plan, again, you're like, what the hell is supposed to be in a business plan? What is a business plan? And I'm gonna explain that for you today. So what is a business plan? It's quite simple. It is a simple document that explains how your business is going to operate. Now, with a business plan, it changes from year to year. You may adjust your business plan according to the times. Like, my business plan that I wrote in 2018 is different from my business plan that I wrote for 2024. When starting your business plan, you are going to start with different categories. And category 1 is your executive summary. An executive summary is a short introduction that summarizes your business. It describes the purpose of your business, highlights who your ideal customers are, and how you can add value into a specific industry that you're planning on going to. So you have to really dig deep and think about how you can position your company that people feel as though that they need you. People feel as though that you're better than the next person that's offering the same type of business. Category number 2 is basically the business mission. So what is a business mission? This is what inspires you to actually go into business. Why are you doing this in the first place? What do you hope to accomplish by opening a business? I always wanted to run my own business. Actually, before Prenatal Cinemas was even a thought. I was working at Staples at that time, going to ultrasound school. I knew that after ultrasound school, I went and worked for a 3D place, and I knew that I could create a more funner, better 3D experience than where I worked. So that's what kind of inspired me. Like, the place I worked at was just like every other place. So when you create your business mission, you have to dig deep and think about, what is it? Why is the reason why I'm doing this in the first place? Now we're moving on to the next category, which is business location. And with business location is self-explanatory. You're gonna do your research to pick a location. You're gonna say why you're choosing this location. Why is this the best location for you to choose? With the location, it's self-explanatory. You're gonna go ahead and do your research and pick some locations that you think that is the best place to place your business. You're going to ask yourself, why? Why is this the best place to place my business? Why am I doing this? And that is what you're going to put in your summary under the location category. Moving on to the next category, which is your service and products. Now, this should be quite simple. You know that you're going into business and you know that you're going to either offer a product or you're going to offer a service. So when you're going ahead and writing this business plan, everything is going to be why. As far as service and products, you're going to write down what service and products you're offering and you're going to write down why. Everything is going to be why. Why am I doing this? Why do they even need me to be here? This is going to help you build towards a successful business. Moving on to the next category, which is your target market. Who will be buying your product or services? And again, why? Why would they buy from you and not buy from somebody else? With your target market, you're basically going to choose a specific group of people that are gonna come to you and ask for your service or your products. It's gonna be as detailed as what is the gender, how old are they, what kind of income do they have, what do they do for a living. You're gonna get real specific when it comes down to your target market because ultimately these are the people that are gonna buy from you. So you need to understand them, who they are. Who are the people that you are marketing to in order for them to buy your services and your products. On to your market competition, again, self-explanatory. So what you need to do is you got your location. Whether it's online, whether it's a physical location, you should be doing your research as to who is selling the same thing that you are selling, who is selling the same products and services that you are selling. Now you need to pick apart their business and say, okay, what are they offering that we can offer? What can we do to make the service better than what they're offering currently? That's what you do with the market competition. You're gonna see who is your market competition, name them on that piece of paper, name their location, name their hours, name their service and products that they currently offer, and you're gonna go ahead and say, how can I add on to this? How can I create more value for my target market to come and buy from us? Okay, so moving on to your next category, which is your market strategy. So what is a market strategy? So it's basically a long-term plan. This is what you're planning on carrying out for the remainder of your business in order for your business to be successful. Now, this long-term strategy is going to change from time to time. Say you're doing the strategy for 3 to 6 months and it's not working, it's not bringing you any revenue. It is okay to switch up your plan in order to move with the time. For a marketing strategy, you will think about how would you reach your customers, or your customers' wants and needs, and how do you plan on being successful? Like, these are all things that if you're planning on going to business, it should be in the front of your mind. Moving on to the next thing, which is your pricing strategy. And this is to be very strategic with your pricing strategy. You do not just guess and say, hey, I'm offering this pen and I'm going to offer this pen for 50 cents because it's cheaper than the competition. That's not how we do this. Depending on how much the pen costs, that's how you can set your price point. You always have to remember that we are trying to make a profit here. Yes, we love the business. Yes, we love to serve people, but we are trying to create a profit. So you have to be very strategic as to where you should set your price points. You should know who your target competition is and who's going to be buying from you. Are they making on the higher end of income, or are they making on the lower end of income? Everything has to be in perspective. You need to sit down, you need to be in the lab, you need to do your research, because a lot goes into this if you want to be successful. For your pricing strategy, what are you charging your customers and why are you charging your customers this price? What are your logics behind charging this specific price for your products or services? So you need to think about how much you paid for that product versus how much you're going to sell that product for. You need to think about how much you're going to pay your employee to do that service for your customer versus how much you're going to charge for that service. So it's basically being smart about it and trying to turn a profit in the most strategic way as possible. Not only that, again, going back to your competition, you need to research how much your competition is selling their products for, and where you can kind of add value to that same product and even charge more or charge a little bit under what they're charging, so then the customer can see value in your product and it's at a cheaper price. I think I'm giving away too much of my strategies. Now it comes to our last category in the business plan, which is your startup summary. And this startup summary is going to should take a pretty good amount of space, okay? Because this is the nitty gritty. This is where you have to think of every little minute thing, every little price you might have to pay in order to get your business going. You're gonna have to research products. You're gonna have to research, I don't know how much the current job market is offering for this specific job title, because when you hire somebody, you want to know how much you're going to have to pay them. You have to account for taxes on your business. You have to account for how much the business startup is going to cost. That would include inventory, that would include paint, that would include different things that you would have to go through. For your startup costs, you should think about things like how much is rent, how much would it be for you to move into that location. You should think about how much your inventory is going to cost. How much would you pay your employees? Not only that, how much you would pay for services online platforms in order to run your business, such as like a website, or such as like a booking agent that you might need, or even like a marketing text message platform or an email. All these little things you need to think about in your startup costs and really calculate and overestimate instead of underestimate, because what you say is always going to be more than what you expect. I just want to say this. I know ChatGPT is out there for you to like get things done faster, quicker, and smarter. But for the business plan, I believe that it needs to be from you, because at the end of the day, you have to believe in what you're doing in order to be successful. So trust me. For your business plan, you need to really think about it. You really need to sit down. You really need to think of how you're going to execute this business. I mean, ChatGPT, I guess, can give you a little pointers, and you can go from like, yeah, I do like that idea. Maybe I can incorporate in my idea, but don't go 100% solely on what ChatGPT says, because at the end of the day, it has to be on you. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I am so excited for this video. Today was actually the first day that I opened my doors for Prenatal Cinemas. This is like the reopening. We had another location in Burbank, but I am here after my customers, and I really want this YouTube thing to work. So please, if you are new here, if you've seen this whole video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, you can't forget, you got this. I believe in you. Let's be great. Peace.